Hello everyone, welcome to Royal Palace online classes. Today let us discuss the problems in NCERT for alternating current. See here, first question 7.1. A 100 ohm resistor is connected to 200 volt supply, 50 hertz AC supply. What is the RMS value of current in the circuit and what is the net power consumed over a full cycle? The question given is a resistor is connected, to a AC source, a resistor of R is equal to 100 volts, 100 ohms, connected to an AC source of 220 volts, 50 hertz. Here this 220 volts, what he has given is VRMS. VRMS is 220. Why? Because the only rating is given by RMS value only. Rating of AC, if I tell 10 volts AC means 10 volts RMS AC. VRMS is 10. The measurable property or rating of AC will be done in RMS only. So VRMS is given as 220. Now we want IRMS. Very simple. IRMS is equal to VRMS by resistance. So divide it, you will get the answer. It is 220 by 100. It is 220 divided by 100. You will get 2.2. 2.2. This is answer. Next, what is the net power in full cycle is asking. What is the net power in full cycle? What is the net power in full cycle? So power formula is, net power formula is VRMS IRMS cos phi. VRMS IRMS cos phi. So VRMS is 220, IRMS is 220 by 100. IRMS is 220 by 100. That is 22 square, 22 whole square. You multiply 22 with 22, you will get the answer. This is question number 7.1 in NCERT. Next question. Let's take next question. 7.2. The peak voltage of an AC supply. Here he has mentioned peak voltage of an AC supply is 300 volts. You can open your textbook. And you can just follow the number. Just follow the number and I will be reading the question also. The peak voltage of an AC supply is 300 volts. What is the RMS voltage? Peak voltage is given, is asking VRMS. What is the RMS? In this question A. So VRMS is equal to V naught by root 2. V naught by root 2, that is 300 divided by root 2. This is answer. You divide it, simplify this, you will get the answer. Next, the RMS value of a current. Question B, the RMS value of a current in an AC circuit is 10 amperes. What is the peak current? RMS value of current is, IRMS is given as 10 amperes. What is the peak value is asking? Is asking I naught. Again same formula, IRMS is equal to I naught by root 2. This is 10 by root 2. Sorry, I want I naught only. I naught is equal to 10 is equal to I naught by root 2 then I naught is equal to 10 root 2. Next question. A 44 millihenry inductor is connected to 220 volts and 50 hertz supply. Determine the RMS value of current in the circuit. Here a 44 millihenry inductor is connected to an alternating source of current whose EMF is 220 volts 50 hertz. The value of inductor is 44 into 10 power minus 3 Henry. Okay. Now what is asking? What is the IRMS? Is asking the IRMS value of current. Is asking the IRMS value of the current. IRMS is equal to, in case of inductor, inductive reactance XL is equal to omega L. So IRMS is equal to VRMS divided by omega L. Just divide it. 220 divided by omega, I can write 2 pi n, 2 into 22 by 7 into 50 into 44 into 10 power minus 3. Okay. This you can simplify, just divide, use basic mathematics, divide, you will get the answer, and you can verify your answer with the NCERT textbook. Next question. A 60 mF capacitor, next is 7.4, a 60 mF capacitor is connected to 110 volts, 60 hertz supply. Determine the RMS value of current. Capacitance is 60 mF microfarad. Is asking find the RMS value of current. IRMS you have to find. When capacitor is connected to a AC source, it conducts this current with a reactance of 1 by omega c. So reactance XC is equal to 1 by omega c. Then IRMS is equal to VRMS divided by XC, that is VRMS is 110 divided by 1 by omega, omega is 2 pi, this 1 by omega you can directly write here, it will become omega c. This is 110 into 2 into pi into 60 into 10 power minus 6, this is omega into 10 power minus 6 into 60 again. Capacitance value also you write, you will get the answer. Okay. This you multiply, you will get the answer. The next question. In question in exercises 7.3 and 7.4, what is the net power absorbed by each circuit over a complete cycle? So here this is very simple question. In yesterday's video about power I told already. In case of pure resistor and pure inductor, power dissipated will be 0. Net power is equal to Vrms IRMS cos phi, IRMS cos phi. So cos phi value for inductor will be 0, because in case of inductor current EMF is applied EMF will be E naught sin omega t, but current what you are getting is I is equal to I naught sin omega t minus pi by 2. That means what is the value of pi here? 90, cos 90, 0. So in inductor current lags behind EMF. This is the condition. Next, EMF E is equal to E naught sin omega t for capacitor. This is for inductor. Next, for capacitor, what you will get? Current I is equal to I naught sin omega t plus pi by 2 you will get. That means here also pi value is 90. So for inductor and capacitor power factor will be 0. Therefore power dissipated in full cycle is 0. This kind of current we call it as wattless current which does not absorb or dissipate the power. Okay. Next, so we have completed up to 7.5, and the remaining these calculations you take it as a homework, as assignment. Just do the calculations, and in next class we will see the remaining problems. Thank you for joining me.